Hey VC, it's time for the album of the week. Ken here. It's Monday, getting towards the end of January. Here on Maui, we had some rain last night. It's supposed to be heavy rain today, but we didn't have any. That's okay. I always prefer it when it rains. I like the rain. To me, it brings out the more creative side of my artistic self, whatever that is. Just a quick note before I get into the album. Part of living on what it's like to live on Hawaii, out here in the islands, I went down to the Radio Shack to pick up to see if they had any phono preamps. And for those of you who don't know what a phono preamp is, it's when you have if you have a receiver that you hook your turntable up to in the back. It's in the phono RCA inputs. That's part of the phono section, which is the preamp. It boosts the signal. A lot of the newer more contemporary receivers out there don't have that. And one's made primarily for audio-video, AV receivers. I had picked up one for cheap from a friend of mine. I was going to set it up in my office in my back of my house here for my Denon turntable and have some little stereo back there. There's no phono inputs for it, so I had to look into a phono preamp. So I go down to Radio Shack, walk up to the guy, and he goes, "Yes, can I help you?" So, "Well, yeah, I'm looking for a phono preamp for an AV receiver." And he looks at me like, deer in the headlights. He had no concept what I was talking about. He goes, "What's a phono preamp? What's that?" And this is a guy that works in an electronics store. I mean, phono preamp isn't that unheard of. Anyway, long story short, that's the kind of thing you can't get here on Maui. So, once again, I got to go to the online experience and find something and order it and have it shipped, and it would cost me half as much as it costs to buy it to ship it. It's just ridiculous. That's part of the bummer of living out here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean on a rock. So, enough of that rant. My album of the week that I'm selecting is a PFM album. I cannot even pronounce the name of it, so I really don't know the name of it. I got this new back in the day. I guess it was in the 70s or so. I was just chatting with Jeff on Facebook, and he asked me what label was on. It's Numero Uno label, and looks to me this is from 74, but everything's in Italian. So I'm going to put this on real quick. On my turntable that is 40 years old. And I will turn this way down because I know it picks it up super sensitive. But PFM, what a band. I mean, I did see these guys a couple times back in the 70s, and just phenomenal band. The group, superior. I love Italian prog, or this vein of Italian prog. I'm sure there's more extremes on both sides of the fence for what prog is. It's such a wide category of music. It's not a specific thing. And I'm sure there's bands that are on both sides of this. I don't have it all. I don't have all prog. I don't have every prog. So I'm always getting turned on to new stuff. Just joined the vinyl community on Facebook. So that's kind of cool. I can post my album covers that I'm listening to right now, and it's a little bit more of an immediate reaction. The YouTube thing's kind of cool, but I really do like the immediacy of Facebook. So I'm going to proceed to listen to this album. Super, super album. I need to get myself a new copy. Actually, the part of this, I keep this in the plastic because part of it ripped back in the day when I wasn't quite as, when I was a little more reckless than I am now. But I've had this since it was new. I bought it new, and it's my goodness, going on 40 years old, huh? Amazing. And it just sounds fabulous. Great Italian pressing. The vinyl is superior. It really, really is. This is back in the day we could go to Tower Records and me and my friend, we'd go there and excuse me, we'd spend 2 hours, 3 hours in Tower Records exploring, going through all the different bins, different categories, classical, jazz, blues, finding the progressive stuff. Progressive still doesn't seem to have its own little category in some record stores. But, hey, this is just incredible. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Albeit an Italian album, the last song is My Face on Straight is in English. So I don't know the story behind that. If somebody knows the story behind that, and please enlighten me. I always found that kind of funny. So anyway, that's my album of the week, you guys. Listen to some PFM. It'll do you good. And it'll do all of us good to be sharing the prog. Peace, and have a great aloha day. See ya. Bye.